Hey everybody, what's up? The Schmoedown, that's what's up. The Schmoedown Star Wars Tournament Final already happened last night, but I was asleep when it happened, so to me it's brand new. And today is my birthday, and I'm gonna watch the Star Wars Final for the tournament on my birthday. Now, apparently there's a bit of a problem there. Apparently they started the stream and it got cut out halfway through, because you can see the first 20 minutes in one video and then the rest of the match in a different video. I don't understand what happened, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch the first 20 minutes and then I'm going to switch on over to the first 5 minutes, because the first 15 minutes were just the countdown clock. But I'm going to watch the first 5 minutes and then edit it with the rest of the match. So it'll be seamless through the magic of editing. And obviously I'll be throwing my hat into the ring as well. But yeah, Andrew Dimalanta versus Ace Cabrera. I'm not even gonna try to predict who's gonna win, because I'm pretty sure even if I say that both of them are gonna win, I'm still gonna be wrong. Because it is such a tight match. I have no idea who's gonna win this, and yeah, I'm just hoping for both of them, and just here to enjoy the match. So yeah, good luck to both Ace and Dimalanta in this one. Schmoedown!
Ace Cabrera becoming the only 3-0 competitor in Schmoedown Star Wars history. He'll be your opponent, the Hunter.
The fans can vote whichever way they want. I'm going to come to play. I'm going to do what I set out to do.
Big Star Glider.
Welcome back to the movie Trivia Schmoedown. It is the Star Wars tournament, the finals. We are here. I'm Christian Harloff, joined as always by my partner in crime here, Mark Baby Carrots Ellis. Mark, how you doing, my friend?
Well, Christian, after the events of yesterday, I can no longer in good faith be called Baby Carrots. I've changed my name to Middle-Aged Vegetable Medley, which has not caught on with anyone. However, I will say I am thrilled to be here joining you for one of the most epic matches that we're ever going to see. Now, in some other galaxy, Christian, they're probably playing Schmoedowns about action movies or comedies or dramas. But in this galaxy, here today, the only thing that matters is the greatest franchise in the history of movies, and that would be why I'm wearing this tie. Star Wars, it all goes down today.
You know what's so crazy about all of this? Because this tournament, normally we always do the singles matches or the teams tournaments, the singles tournaments, the Inner Geekdom tournament is happening. The Star Wars tournament wasn't supposed to happen, and normally we do around 3 or 4 Star Wars matches per season. Well, we did one, and man, you listen to some of the veterans in this league, someone like a Ben Bateman who said he's on the edge of his seat watching these matches and how great these matches have been. And the two competitors here today are two of the reasons why we've had these incredible battles. You look at Andres Cabrera and Andrew Dimalanta, the Hunter versus Ace. This is a match nobody knew we were going to get. We didn't. I mean, some people thought Dimalanta could do it. He came into the tournament 0-2. People have been doubting him, but no one's really doubting his knowledge, right? So once he beat Scrimshaw, people are like, he'll probably most likely he can get to the finals here. And Molly Damon gave him a pretty good fight. No one had Andres Cabrera except his manager, Winston Marshall, maybe some people on his faction. Nobody had him going here. He's been talking about Upset City. He's the only competitor in Star Wars trivia history in the Schmoedown to go 3-0, Mark.
Yeah, I mean, Christian, as a runner-up in the spelling bee and as a winner of Battle of the Books in 1993, I know my way around a sporting tournament. And what we love in a showcase like this, when you have your brackets, everybody picks their horse who they think is going to go all the way. And it's great when they get shattered. You have your Cinderella stories, you have your Goliath, and then it all comes down to 2. And Andres, I don't even know that people thought he would make it into the bracket that I'm talking about. And with Andrew Dimalanta, yes, I think a lot of people thought he has game, but they didn't know if he was going to get over that hurdle. When we began this tournament, he was 0-2, and he was still looking for his first victory, and he was so hungry. And sometimes you just get that monkey off your back, and you say, oh, well, now I can coast. He has not coasted. Ace has only gotten stronger with each passing victory. And so now we really are at a meeting of the minds. I don't know what lightsaber duel in Star Wars you compare this to, but it feels like somebody's going to win and somebody's getting their hand cut off.
Well, yeah, and there's a lot at stake. Not only to get some more points for their factions, which is really, really big right now, considering that the Finstock Exchange is up by 6 points over Swag. Swag right now is just 6 points behind in the rankings. There you have it right there. The Finstock Exchange, 25 points. Swag, 19 points. If Andres Cabrera can do it today and he can bring up this tournament, this match is worth 3 points. Knockout would be 4 points, obviously, but it would get them a little bit closer in this 5-round battle here. However, if the Exchange does it, they'll be up. They'll put another little cushion under that comfy lead they have right now, Mark.
Yeah, I mean, 3 more points for the Finstock Exchange, and you're going to match their manager's IQ. As far as the Team Swag is very interesting to me, because Team Swag, you start out and you still have that underdog mentality, but then you look at the standings and they've been climbing the ranks pretty steadily. And so I don't think that they look at themselves as underdogs anymore. I know for a fact Andres does not, but he still has one more giant hurdle to get through, and that is Andrew Dimalanta. So, Christian, so much pageantry, hype, hoopla, which you and I are fans of. And when you think about events that happen during the summertime, maybe people didn't know it was going to be a great Star Wars match you could watch on Twitch. What people were banking on was Comic-Con in San Diego. Not happening this year because of world events. But I have great news for everyone. Skybound has a huge expo coming up later on this month. Christian, George, Harloff, you're still older than me, so educate me on what exactly we're getting into.
Look, the Skybound Expo, it's a 2-day virtual con, which is really awesome. It's kicking off Skybound's 10th anniversary. It highlights their partners, the creators, everything that Skybound is doing right now, and it connects with the fans in light, like Mark said, the lack of conventions that are happening this year. The good stuff that's happening with Schmoedown and SEN, we have an Inner Geekdom match. It is a big match between Chance Ellison and Robert the Spider Parker. That's going to air on July 18th at 3:30 p.m. on the Skybound YouTube channel. So make sure that you subscribe there so you can be part of the expo in general. And then we're going to be doing an episode of SEN Live at the Skybound Expo, and that will be on July 19th at 11 a.m. So once again, make sure that you get on over there and subscribe, because a lot of cool things are coming down the pike. That's also for a lot of brand new viewers that are here today and seeing this Schmoedown for the very first time. Make sure you go on over to youtube.com/the Schmoedown and subscribe over there to get all of the matches, all of the league matches. We have a full season, factions, points, champions, divisions. It's a full-on season. We're halfway through it, so please join us over there.
I love it, Christian. As much as I miss Comic-Con and waiting 3 hours to not get into a party, I can do this all from the comfort of my own home. I didn't even have to enter a hotel lottery to hang out at the Skybound Expo, so that's going to be a great time. What else is going to be a great time? What y'all are about to witness. 5 rounds, including, that round 4. That's going to be a whole lot of fun. Yeah. So wherever you want to start, Christian, the table has been set. I'm feeling pretty good.
I am too. And look, like we said, not only is this for points, not only is this for the glory of saying you are the winner, but the winner of this match will get a shot at the most dominant champion that we have ever seen in the Schmoedown in any division. This man has been the champion for over 2 years now. He hasn't lost a Star Wars match in over 3. He is the reigning movie trivia Schmoedown Star Wars champion of the world. Also, big-time Inner Geekdom competitor. Has a big match coming up this week against Brandon Hanna, but he is the Demon. Alex Damon is here. What's up, champ? How are you doing here? As you're watching this entire thing, I heard you on backstage. This tournament has just been something else, hasn't it?
Yeah, this has just straight up changed the Star Wars League. I mean, everything is different. It's more intense. The competitors, the question writers have really upped their game. Everything has been impressive. And still, despite harder questions, people are throwing perfect games throughout this thing. It's awesome.
Christian, it's nice to hear Alex say that it's even harder questions than maybe some matches that he's played that have earned him that belt. So, Alex, we hear since the dawn of man that heavy is the head that wears the crown. How's your waist doing right now? Can it hold up for another 6 months and maybe beyond?
I mean, I'm grateful. I'll say that I have 5 months to study. I'm going to need it, but frankly, there are plenty of numbers and weird things that Molly and I have been studying for years. Things that we've had written down that we're like, they're never going to ask about this, but we still have it. And now I'm excited. I'm excited that I'm going to get to spout off some like random numbers and letters, and that's going to count as an answer. That's just thrilling to me.
Alex, I have to ask you, I know you were on backstage and you were a little hesitant about giving your predictions because, like you said, you like both these guys. You're watching what they've been doing. But right now, putting you on the spot, who do you think will be taking you on for that title in December?
I think that this is going to be basically a coin flip. Both of these guys have thrown perfect matches. I think that the deciding factor could be the new round. The speed round is interesting, and I know that both of these guys have the knowledge. Dimalanta has had some little slip-ups with details here and there, and I worry for him in the speed round. I hope that he keeps that under control. So my guess is Cabrera, but I know that Dimalanta has that accuracy. I know that he can do it too. And frankly, he's scarier.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. So the Demon, the champion who will be back, he'll be probably talking to the winner of the match. I got to thank you, champ, for joining us here, and we'll see you in just a little bit.
See you.
All right. Alex Damon, the Demon, getting ready to take on one of these two. This is going to be something. But Mark, the hype is real. We are excited. We are ready. And you know who else is ready? The great Nerd Chronic, as we have seen some serious hype build up for this match. And you want to see it? Well, great. Here you go.
I feel like give me a little bit more time. I can prep. I can learn. This is my first time in the ring. So if I get a second chance, I feel like I can improve. So I want to improve and I want to face off against somebody. Welcome, Andrew Dimalanta, to Upset City.
I'm focused. I've been watching for the omens. I've been listening to everything you said. It's been running through my head, locked and loaded.
I was like, people counted you out of this whole tournament. Destroy their bracket entirely.
The thing about Andrew Dimalanta is he hasn't won yet. A lot of times a great story in sports, right? It doesn't always come true.
Yeah, I've only just begun. I won't stop until it's done, till you're broken.
Glad you made it. I've always known who you were, but now you know who I am.
So welcome to the fire. I'm the one with the light.
One of the greatest Star Wars matches I think we've ever seen played. This is one of the biggest upsets in Schmoedown history, one of the biggest upsets in tournament history. Ace Cabrera becoming the only 3-0 competitor in Schmoedown Star Wars history.
Now on this Rocky-esque journey, I thought Cavedo was going to beat him. Knapsack was going to beat him. I was sure Laura Kelly was going to beat him. And now here he is finding himself in the finals. That's a pretty incredible journey, Jim.
So here we are in the finals. And again, everybody seems to be doubting me.
For almost a year now, all I've had to hear was, is he good enough to win in this division? I've had to work and grind for everything I've gotten in this division, and I still don't get the credit that I feel that I should get.
I've been waiting for this moment, the final battle of the chosen. See, I'm never gonna quit, got my legacy set in motion.
What's going on? I mean, it's me, Tommy Versace. Gucci, your time was great, but Gucci's a thing of the past. The exchange, thing of the past. It's about swag now.
Look, Swag has a nice team here. Flavor of the week. Week with an A. We are the flavor of the year.
This guy had that fire, and he said, I will not let you down. And he did not.
Before, I flew in on an X-Wing to have some fun, but now I'm flying in the Tidarium to take this challenge seriously.
Nice.
You hear me, Harlop? Tidarium. Let's continue the hunt.
This is literally what competition is made of. This is what sports are made of. This is the stuff that inspires people. We're going to the finals, then we're going to Damon, and then we're walking away into the sunset. That's what that is right here. I want to see you two scrappers scrap till this is over.
And I'm bringing it all the way back home. Because guess what? I've been spitting fire all this time. And fire's rising. And fire's catching. And if you think you're going to win, you're going to end up getting burned.
So welcome to the fire. I'm the one with the lighter. Bring the fire to your face as we're walking through the flames, getting higher. So welcome to the fire. Welcome to the fire. Bring the fire to your face as we're walking through the flames, getting higher.
Such a great editor.
Yeah, I guess that promo was all right.
So I'm getting a little tired of this. You and I opened with a crisp intro, and I think, hey, you know, we're pretty good at our job. And then Nerd Chronic comes in with the trailer like that. I can't follow that. That's the headliner.
I need to get him a belt. I'll tell you right now that was it. But to be fair, as great of a promo and editor as he is, he needs content. He needs context. And boy, have Dimalanta and Cabrera given him more than that. And you know who else has given him that? The managers. The managers have given a lot of heart, a lot of soul. As much as you want to say, I know that Dagnino is an absolute buffoon. I mean, I understand that. He's a walking lunatic. I get it. He cares a lot about this game. He cares a lot about his faction. He calls me at times, I wish that he wouldn't, to talk about his faction over and over and over and over again. He loves the game. He really does. And there's a reason why he's in first place. But Winston Marshall, just as passionate, and you saw it in that post speech. So let's bring him in. The manager of both Swag, Winston Marshall, a.k.a. Tommy Versace, and Bobby Gucci himself. Gentlemen, you have made it to the finals. Gooch, you said you were going to be in the finals from the beginning. Winston knew it, but not everybody else knew it. So let me start with you, Gucci. Talk to me about what Ace has done here, and have you been impressed for the performance of what he's done thus far in the tournament?
Oh, for sure. I mean, you can't doubt the guy. I mean, look, like you said earlier, he beat Jose Cuervo, whatever the guy's name is. Then he beat Knapsack, but Knapsack is on his way out. I really thought for sure he had no chance at beating Laura Kelly, and he did it. I mean, the guy's got fire in his eyes. Like I said last week, this guy's coming to play. But let me tell you something here. The Finstock Exchange does not believe in fairy tales. So this little Cinderella ride that Swag is on right now, newsflash, there ain't going to be a glass slipper at the end.
Nice.
The magic carpet ride, over.
Winston,
very good.
Look, man, you have been talking. I brought this up many times. You had so much faith in Andres. Andres has given you a lot of credit for getting him here, and you're right on the tail of the Finstock Exchange. How much does this mean to you at the moment?
First of all, for those that aren't familiar, welcome to the Versace verse. You know what I'm saying? You've been in the Gucci verse for a while, but that's the darkest timeline. That's a galaxy far, far away. We in the real one now. That's the first thing. I got my boys behind me. You see, I got the whole crew lined up. I got the Death Star ready. We're ready for y'all. And it comes down to essentially what this is. You know, Bobby Gucci said that we're a fairy tale, that we're a flavor of the week. WEAK, I believe he said. It's funny, for somebody that's so fit, you certainly talk a lot about ice cream. That's a little wild, first of all. Second of all, yeah, I knew it. You know why I knew it? It is named Ace. What Ace mean? Ace in the hole. Ace of spades. Like, come on now. We were born to do this. Ace Cabrera, Andres, was born to do this.
All right. Now, I hear these answers, and I see these new looks, and very well done, Winston. I would recommend not itching your head with a blaster top, but that's you do you. Now, when we talk about pressure, so often I'm on here and I'm asking the managers about, hey, how are you keeping your players' nerves calm? But now I'm just going to ask, starting with you, Winston, and then you, Bobby Gucci, where are your nerves right now? Are the butterflies in your tummy a-fluttering?
I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Totally fine.
No,
real talk. I'm totally fine. I don't have any butterflies at all. You know why? Because the same way that when I learned about gravity, the same way that when I learned that the sun rises and sets every day, the same way that I have learned the facts of life, if you will, I've learned to trust Ace with all of my heart and all of my soul, which means that it's go time, baby.
Okay.
Okay, and from the Gucci verse, the pressure that you're feeling on your broad shoulders.
Well, I mean, first of all, if you don't have butterflies for this, you're a crazy man. I'm sweating. Everybody's sweating. Well, it's hot outside. But let me tell you something here. Totally confident in this man's ability. We're going to see what happens here. This is a 5-rounder, okay? And once again, all heroes might not wear capes, but they do wear Gucci.
All right. Well, with that, we will say thank you.
Played out, designer. Come on now.
All right, Winston, thank you very much for joining us here, and thank you to Bobby Gucci. Going to remove both of those guys. Mark, the managers are ready. We're ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm thinking, was the Phantom's purple jumpsuit? That was Gucci. Wow. All right. Hey, you learn something new every day, and I think with that information in my head, I am now ready for 5 rounds of Star Wars greatness. Ace versus the Hunter. Christian, at your ready, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown. Introducing first, representing the Finstock Exchange
with a record
of 2 wins, 2 defeats in the Star Wars division. He is Andrew the Hunter Dimalanta.
Nailed it.
The Hunter has arrived. Look, man, I've known you now for a little bit from your first audition back a year and a half, whatever it was. I have seen a fire in your eyes of other competitors that I've seen, and there seems to be, correct me if I'm wrong, a little bit of a chip on your shoulder. It seems like you're a little bit angry. You seemed a little upset on the previous special. Am I misreading that, or how have you been going into this match?
Yeah, there's a chip on my shoulder because, like I said in the preview match special, everybody wants to vote against me now. They all want to go on the Ace train now because I had a little slip up in my second match. So yeah, there's a chip on my shoulder that I want to prove that I'm one of the greats in this division, and that I will be meeting Alex after this. So yeah, there is a chip.
Andrew, there's a buzz in the air, and we've seen it on social media this week. We've seen it in the chat rooms that we have here at the Schmoedown, which check out the Facebook group, about round number 4. And so how do you as a competitor prepare for a speed round, which you're familiar with, but at the same time, you've never seen one like this before? So how can you prep for an opponent you don't know what it looks like?
Just do what we've been doing, practicing, prepping. We've been running drills here all day, every day, all week. So yeah, I'm as ready as I'll ever be, and I'm sure that I'll come to play.
You know, Andrew, we had the champion Alex Damon in here right before we showed that epic promo for the both of you guys, and I know how Damon has been. He has been the motivation for you. You want to play him. You've wanted to play him. So just Andres now. First you had Scrimshaw in front of you, then you had Molly Damon in front of you, and now you just have Ace. Is it all about Damon? Like, is that the motivation behind it, of playing Damon and taking that title?
Yeah, I mean it is. If I said it before in the first match, if you come into any division, be it this division, the Inner Geekdom, the singles, the teams, and your goal isn't the title, then you're lying to yourself. If you wanted to come in here and play for fun, then you're not going to perform. You have to have that mentality of going after the belt. And that was my intention the entire time coming into this division. Even when I auditioned, like however long it was, a year and a half ago, however long ago it was. But yeah, I've thought about this for a long time. I've been prepping for Alex for a long time. And if you prep for Alex, you're pretty much ready for anybody.
All right. Thank you so much, Andrew. Really appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you.
And his opponent. Representing Swag. With a record of 3 wins, no defeats in the Star Wars division. Also representing the Meaning of Podcast.
Yeah, we coming for them ships.
With a record of 3-0, Andres Ace Cabrera. Andres Ace Cabrera. Dude, what a run it has been thus far. They're calling you Rocky. They're saying all these different things. And now, like you said, Upset City, a lot of people have joined you in Upset City, but it wasn't like that in the beginning. Like you said, people were doubting you up top, and it was kind of motivating you. Has it been because everybody is, it looks like you were winning. There was a poll with over 2,000 or 3,000 votes, and you were in the lead for that. Now that everybody has kind of jumped on your side, does that take away some of the motivation? How does that work?
No, not at all. I mean, obviously, people have joined the hype train now after I've gotten the victories, but I welcome it. Why not? Jump on board, and I'll keep going.
Ace, you're a famous hydrator. You're a famous consumer of healthy waters with a perfect pH balance. But today, it's a 5-round match. So first of all, I want to know, is your bladder going to hold up for 5 rounds, or do you need to call a timeout? And then more to the point, round 3 and round 4 are ones that you have not competed in before because this is a championship match. So was your preparation different at all leading up to this match?
Yeah, I've been thinking about speed since I started this tournament because, again, I always go back to Alex Damon, who I've seen his matches, and he dominates the speed round. He's super fast. He's very quick. So my thing is always to compete with that kind of championship level. So I've already been thinking about speed. Now, the 60-second 10-question thing is different than what I've been thinking about. However, I still feel ready for that.
RB3.
All right, Andres, I got to ask you one last question before we bring Andrew in here and start this thing. Swag is only down now by around 6 points. Now, obviously, a shot at the title is on the line here, and you have potentially, right around the corner is first place. Is that I know the answer to this, but I have to ask it anyway. Is that added motivation, or do you get more nervous?
Added motivation, man. I've been wanting to put Swag on the map for a minute. Like I said before, I've been doing this for Winston and for Swag and for the faction. Every single one of my members, Paulo Yama, Chandru, RB3, all of them have been nothing but supportive, nothing but great. So I want to put them in a position to where they can succeed and they can win as well.
All right, well, thank you, Andres. Going to drop you out here for a moment. Bring back Andrew. There's Andres. All right, gentlemen. You have entered the battle arena for the finale of Star Wars. Remember, once again, guys, make sure that you can talk to your managers via private chat. Do not have the live chat up. And remember to show your hands after you've written your questions. And obviously from round 2, 3, 4, and 5, have your hands up. All right. So, Mark, how do the rules of round number 1, how do those go, Mark?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. In round number 1, the field of competitors is going to hear 10 questions from 10 different corners of Star Wars know-how. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing, at least not in round at number 1. As soon as we ask the question, competitors have 15 seconds to answer. Write down your answer with whatever utensil you have in front of whatever tablet you prefer. Once we ask you by name to reveal your attempt at an answer, please show what you wrote to your camera. At the same time, you verbalize your answer into the microphone. Throughout the 5-round match, you'll each have 3 usages of the JTE rule, named for famed Tusken Raider Josh the Engineer. Now, a JTE rule is used when you need to buy yourself some time to answer a question for either intellectual or dramatic purposes. You get another 15 seconds. You also each have 1 challenge to be used at any point throughout the 3-round match. 5 rounds. It's a championship match, Christian. They know how to do this stuff. Let's get it on.
All right, so we start with Andres. Are you ready?
Ready.
Andrew, are you ready?
Ready.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown!
All right, here we go. Round number 1, question number 1. Gentlemen, Revenge of the Sith.
My favorite.
According to Palpatine, what blinds Master Yoda?
Christian, I've been working on my bird calls. Is now a good time to do them?
No, I would never do that again unless Ben Goddard is involved in a match. And 5,
Caw-caw.
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right. According to Palpatine, what blinds Master Yoda?
Got to get settled here, Settling in. It's a long match, so do what you need to get those first points on the board.
Yep, 1 JP used. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, starting with Andres.
Arrogance.
That is correct. Andrew.
Arrogance.
Arrogance is correct. 1-1. Smart move by Dimalanta using that JTE to get himself settled, and we have ourselves a 1-1 game, Mark.
Yes, we do. I know a little something about arrogance. Your next question is from The Force Awakens, Episode 7. What character gives Poe Dameron the map to Luke Skywalker at the film's opening? I noticed, Christian, you put a little extra mustard on that. Let's get ready to Schmoedown. That sounded good.
I'm hyped. Kidding me?
Well, we should just keep that sound bite and just play that over every match.
4, 3, 2,
I can see the
1.
face,
Pens down, please, and Andrew.
Lore Santeca.
Yes. Ace.
Lore Santeca.
Couldn't pull.
2-2 as we get to our next question here in the finals. 5 rounds for the finale of this tournament. The Empire Strikes Back. Question number 3. What was Luke Skywalker's rank on Hoth?
Laura Santeca, played by the great Max von Sydow. I know we have a lot of new fans here. Old fans will remember that I thought he died in 2008. I'm sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Andres.
Captain.
Commander.
Yes. And Andrew.
Commander.
3-3. Back to what we thought we'd be getting here, Mark, as we get to the 4th question.
It's early, but you are correct, sir. We go to Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Ken Knapsack waited 3 months in line to get tickets. In The Phantom Menace, which Jedi says the Sith have been extinct for nearly a millennium? Which is a long, long, long time.
Sure is.
Is that 1,000 years? Millennium?
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Andrew.
Kiarimundi.
Kiarimundi.
Kiarimundi is correct. And Andres.
Whoop. Kiarimundi.
Kiarimundi is correct. Ki-Mundi would not have been correct.
The only other Jedi who
Here's
speaks during those movies.
Next question. All right. Question 5 is the Clone Wars. What is Jabba's nickname for his son?
Kiadi Mundi. Is that, I believe, related to Nick Mundy? Good friend of the show.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Could be.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And
Stinky.
Andres.
Punky Muffin.
Punky Muffin is correct.
Okay.
And Andrew.
Punky Muffin.
Unreal, these two. Unreal. As we see ourselves now, Mark, it is now 5-5 as we get to our 6th question.
Yeah, I'm still recovering from the knowledge that Jabba had a kid that he called Punky Muffin. Okay, let's move on to the greatest film of all time, Return of the Jedi. And your question. In the film Return of the Jedi, who says, I have a really bad feeling about this? These are classic style questions, and I love that we got one in a championship match.
Oh, yeah.
I have a good feeling about it, actually.
5, 4, 3.
Repeat
2,
the question.
1 for Ace.
I can certainly do that. In Return of the Jedi, who says, I have a really bad feeling about this? But again, I still have a good feeling. So, not on brand, but sorry.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Ace. Pens down. And we start with Andrew.
Luke.
Han Solo.
Yes, Andres.
I said C-3PO.
Did not have it. So Andrew takes his first lead here. Andrew takes his first lead as we get to our next question. Next question here. And it is from The Rise of Skywalker. Who plays the character Allegiant General Pride?
A lot of luminaries in the chat, Christian. I see, like I mentioned, Ken Knapsack, who waited 6 months in line to get tickets. RB3 is here. Video Drew is here.
And 5, 4, 3,
Again, I can't remember the
2,
name.
1. Pens down, please. And Andres.
Richard Grant.
That is correct.
Richard
And
E.
Andrew?
Grant.
Richard E. Grant.
Yes, that is correct. All right. So we get to our next question here. Next question. Mark?
That's right. That is category Attack of the Clones.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
And Dimalanta is
I
only
can't
3
handle
questions
this
away
one.
from possibly a perfect
turn
round.
these.
Here we go. In episode 2, who said, "I think it is time we inform the Senate that our ability to use the Force has diminished"? Oh, and don't I know how that feels, Christian, after turning 50 yesterday.
That's not a true story.
I am an old man, folks. You're looking at an old guy in a young person's game.
Roca Stolder. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please.
Mace
And
Windu.
Andrew.
Mace Windu.
Yes. Andres.
Mace Windu.
There it is. 8-7. Dimalanta keeps a 1-point lead over Andres Ace Cabrera as we get to our ninth question here. Ninth question. The Last Jedi. When Luke sees Leia on Crate, he says to Leia, "It looks nice that way." What is he referring to?
That was a fun premiere, wasn't it?
Yeah, you can cut the tension here with a knife. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. This is
And 5,
armpit stains.
4, 3, 2, 1. Andres?
Her hair.
Her hair.
Yes. And Andrew?
Her hair.
And Andrew Dimalanta is 1 point away from a perfect round here. 9-8. 9-8. If he gets it right, only he will have the bonus question. Andres has only missed once, but he still has missed. Here's the next question.
That's right, but they both got to get through this movie. Star Wars Episode 4, later titled A New Hope. And your question: what was the cell number that Princess Leia was being held in? Ooh, and if this was like bar trivia, this is where everybody's like, "Oh, this is the ultimate," and it's only round 1, kids.
That's right. And Dimalanta going for a perfect here as we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Andrew.
Cell block 113.
2187.
Perfect round for Andrew Dimalanta. And Andres?
2187.
2187. So Andres Cabrera misses 1. Dimalanta will get a bonus question worth 1 point. This is for you, Andrew. You do not have to write it down. Now, if for some reason I do not understand and we need to repeat, then you're going to have to write it down. But here we go.
Can
Ready?
I write it on my board if that's...
You can write it on your board, but I doubt that's going to happen. But here we go. Bonus question. Who says the following line from the franchise? This could be any of the movies. "I'm ending all of this. The tree, the text, the Jedi. I'm going to burn it all down."
Luke
Skywalker.
For 1 more point, Andrew Dimalanta. Perfect here. 11-9. 11-9. And we're going to bring back both Bobby Gucci and Winston Marshall here as we get to the rules of round number 2. Mark, how's that go?
So far. I'm
Round number 2. This is known as the wheel round. We call it the wheel of justice, fate, but in Star Wars terminology, it is the wheel of destiny. Each competitor gets to spin. If they don't like the category they spin at first, they are allowed a mulligan, which is golf, for do-over. Once they settle on a category, 5 questions are going to be asked in that genre. Each question is worth 2 points. There is, again, no penalty for missing a question. However, stealing is available in round number 2. So if you're not sure of the answer, ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. At that point, the value of the question goes down to 1. Christian is doing the bookkeeping. Each competitor retains use of their challenge. Each competitor still has 2 JTE rules remaining.
All right. Because Dimalanta, you have a 2-point lead here. We're going to drop Winston out. We're going to drop Andres out. And Gucci gets 60 seconds to talk to your competitor about deciding if you want to spin first or second, starting now.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Well, 2 more JTE rules left. You know that.
Yes.
3 C's. Cool, calm, and collective. You know what we're doing here.
All right. So, Andrew, there's really no decision that was really made there. Do you have a decision?
Spinning first.
Spinning first. All right. Wheel will come up. Here we go. And here's the first spin.
Christian, not interested in banter anymore. Just give us the answer.
Oh, he just didn't say anything. He said, he said, you know what we want to do. Nobody else does.
Gucci never says anything.
No. A New Hope. I get 60 seconds to decide what you want to do. 60 seconds starting now.
We don't need 60 seconds.
Let's go.
All right, he's going to take him. All right. So we're going to drop Gucci out, thank God. And now we're going to bring back Andres Cabrera. There we go. All right. Andrew, you're going to get 5 questions in the realm of A New Hope. All right, New Hope. Here we go. What is the name of the Imperial commander that served on the Devastator and was tasked with finding the plans on Tatooine?
Commander Prodigy.
That is correct for 2 points.
say so.
Dimalanta. All right. What is the alphanumeric designation of the stormtrooper that wasn't at his post outside of the Millennium Falcon on the Death Star?
PK421.
TK421.
Yes, 2 more points for Dimalanta.
PK421. Damn it.
Question 3. Where was Luke planning to go to have R2-D2's memory erased?
Anchorhead.
Yes, for 2 more points. That is question
Finally,
3.
I got one.
Question 4. Luke is frustrated when trying to sell his land speeder because his model is no longer in demand because of what new model of speeder?
XP38.
Yes. And your final question. Your final question here, Andrew, in round number 2 for your wheel round. All right. Who says to Han, hey, I knew there was more to you than money?
Luke.
Princess Leia.
For 2 more points, Andrew Dimalanta staying perfect here, lighting up round number 2, going up 21-9 over Andres Cabrera. We're going to drop you out here, Andrew, and now bring in Winston Marshall. You get 60 seconds here, Winston. You get 60 seconds to talk to Ace starting now.
First of all, you see I took the glasses off because I want you to look me in my eyes right now. Look directly at my image because I'm going to look right in the camera. Let it go. To quote Frozen and all them little children that said it, let it go. All right? You know why? Because what I love about watching you play this game is you're the only person that I see that actually has fun doing this. So let's keep having fun, baby. Let's keep having fun. You know what I'm saying?
I got you, man.
Go. Let's go.
Well,
Drip. Let's go. Drip. Let's go. Drip. Let's go. Drip. I don't know how much time I got, but I'm going to keep going till you say I can't talk no more. Let's go. Drip. Let's go.
All right, we're going to cut you off now. All right, let's bring the wheel back.
Probably done because you pulled it off my face.
All right, well, congratulations. All right, here's the I care, by the way. Here's and I have fun. Here's the spin.
Christian, I was just going to let Winston go. He looked like he had another 6 seconds of air left in him.
Yeah, he did, but I wanted
Let's go. Drip.
There's the spin. And you got the Phantom Menace. You 60 seconds to decide what you want to do. Here we go.
Yeah. I mean, I don't see anything else on there that. Yeah. Let's do it. Why not?
You feel good about it?
Yeah, I feel great about it.
Great. Then let's do it.
All right. Thank you, Winston. Gonna drop you out here. Gonna bring back Andrew. Oh, sorry there. All right, bringing back Andrew, and here's Andres. Andres, you get 6 questions in the realm of the Phantom Menace. Are you ready?
5 questions. There we go.
Excuse me.
Oh, good. Now I'm on. Ken Knapsack waited 9 months in line to see this movie, and now 5 questions to you, Andres, each one worth 2 points. In The Phantom Menace, what shocking discovery does Padme make when she arrives on Tatooine and visits Mos Espa?
Slaves? What? I don't understand the question.
That there's still slavery in the galaxy?
2 points. That is correct.
That's
okay.
more or less
2
what
points.
I said.
All right, next question. Question 2.
All right.
That was close.
In The Phantom Menace, why didn't the Jedi Council want Anakin to be trained according to Mace Windu?
He's too old.
He's too old.
Too old to begin the training. That's from another guy, but you still get 2 points.
All right, question 3.
In Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Qui-Gon Jinn said he's witnessed pod racing on what other planet?
Mallister.
Mallister.
And it's better there, in my opinion. That's 2 more points, and Christian Ace, perfect through 3 questions. He's got 2 left in episode 1. Your penultimate question, Andres. What character says the ability to speak does not make you intelligent?
Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
And I prove that every day. 2 more points, 1 question away from a perfect round. Andres, for that perfect round in round number 2, in The Phantom Menace, who was in charge of the Space Fighter Corps on Naboo?
You broke up a little bit, Mark.
Then let's do it again. I'll use my JTE rule. In The Phantom Menace, who was in charge of the Space Fighter Corps on Naboo?
Captain Typho?
Rick Ollier.
Ladies and gentlemen, got a perfect round from both competitors, Christian.
Unbelievable there. 21-19. Andres Cabrera also having a perfect round in the realm of Phantom Menace and still keeps himself in distance as he's down 2 points to Andrew Dimalanta. 21-19 as we get into the betting round number 3. Mark, how does that go?
Round number 3 as the managers dance to perfect rounds. This is known as the betting round. Whoever's in the lead, and that is going to be the hunter in this case, is going to get another spin at the wheel, whatever category that wheel lands on. The field of competition is going to hear 1 question from that genre. The value of that question is up to the competitors. Once we settle on the category, before we ask the question, each competitor is going to have to bet a certain amount of points. You may wager up to 3 points. You may wager as little as 0 points. You can also wager 1 or 2 points. It's really up to you.
And when you sorry, real quick, Mark, when you do that, when you write your questions down, you're going to put your betting points down in the private chat first before we answer the question. Okay. So you will spin the category, and as soon as we know the category, you will put your points in the private chat. Sorry, Mark.
Yeah, I was just getting to that.
Sorry, buddy.
Anyway, that's pretty much it. If you lose the question and you miss the answer, you lose that many points. So be careful how much you wager. If you get the question right, you, of course, gain that many points. So points can be won or lost in the betting round.
All right. So we will start here. The wheel will come up. First of all, we will have Winston Marshall. Yes, Winston?
Quick question. So normally whenever the betting round happens, it is a secret to the other competitor about what they are betting. So I'm just curious about that and potentially... I mean, if both of the competitors don't care, I'm just throwing that out there because that is
you got to do it simultaneously. You got to do it simultaneously. Once you have I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and you're both going to put it in there at the same time.
Okay. Sure. Copy that.
All right. So, let's start here with Andrew Dimalanta, who will have the spin here, and there's the spin.
All right. Hello to all the new viewers that we have today. We're on the homepage of Twitch, and we have a veritable crap ton of viewers. So thanks, everybody, for watching.
And if there is the...
that looks dead on.
It's Heroes and Villains. It's on the left-hand corner.
Yeah.
Heroes and Villains it is. So, Heroes and Villains. So,
to the left.
guys, on the count 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, make sure that you guys put it into the private chat. Heroes and Villains. Ace, are you ready? You ready, Andrew? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Great. All right. So here is the question. Here's the question for Heroes and Villains. Heroes and Villains. All right. All right, gentlemen, here we go. In Solo, what character says to Han, let me give you some advice. Assume everyone will betray you, and you will never be disappointed.
I don't think that's bad advice here on this planet.
No, I think you're right.
Am I right, K-Dog?
That's right, Billy.
I'm not sure how to spell it right, but...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Andres, how many points?
I bet 3.
And you said?
Tobias Beckett.
And Andrew, how many points?
3 points.
And you said?
Tobias Beckett.
Both are correct. So Andrew Dimalanta keeps his 2-point lead. keeps his 2-point lead as we get into round number 4. This is the speed round. 24-22, Andrew keeping his lead, and we're going to bring in back Winston and Gucci. And Mark, this is a different kind of speed round, so tell us how round 4 works.
That's right. We didn't really need to do the betting round. We could have just given these guys 3 points, but now the metal really is going to meet the road here because it's a new speed round for everyone. In round number 4, each competitor is going to hear 10 questions. It's the same 10 questions as your opponent. However, it is not going to be at the same time. So one competitor is going to remain in this stream while the other competitor goes to a different stream so we can keep an eye on them not listening in. Remember, Family Feud kind of works like that. Once the competitor is locked in, we begin. You have 60 seconds to answer as many of the 10 questions as possible. If you get a question correct, you gain a point. If you incorrectly answer a question, you lose a point. If we ask a question and you're not sure of the answer, you may simply say pass, and we'll move on to the next question. There is no penalty or loss of point if you pass on a question. If we have exhausted all questions and you still have time left in your 60-second window, we will re-ask any question that you passed on. Again, doesn't matter how many times we ask the question, there's never a penalty if you pass on the question. There's only a penalty if you wager an incorrect answer. So, Christian, could be as many as 10 points for a competitor, could be as little as negative 10 points. I don't think that's going to be the case, but 60 seconds is the cap.
All right, Winston, yeah?
I just want to throw out a challenge here against that last question.
There's no, you had to do it at the time. Unfortunately, we can't honor any challenges right now. All right, so speed round is about to begin. But before we get to the speed round, I wanted to remind everybody once again, if you're joining us, Skybound Expo. It is a 2-day virtual con, and it's going to be kicking off Skybound's 10th anniversary. It highlights all their partners and creators, connecting with the fans in lack of the conventions happening this year. Schmoedown programming is going to be one of our Inner Geekdom matches. That's right, between Robert Parker and Chance Ellison. That's going to happen on July 18th at 3:30 p.m. So make sure you head on over to the Skybound YouTube channel, subscribe, and SEN Live will happen on Sunday, July 19th at 11 a.m., the Skybound Expo. So make sure you check that out. All right, so we are going to have Bobby Gooch. You have 60 seconds to talk to Dimalanta to decide if you guys want to go first or second, starting now.
Damn right we want to go first. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
You want to go first? That's it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right. So Andres and Winston. Andres is going to drop you out. Winston has chosen to stay. Winston's going to stay, and Winston will be watching with his hands up. Hands up. Same thing, Gooch. Hands up. Hands up throughout the whole thing. We're going to bring Winston back in. Andres will be removed to a separate stream. I will be given the word when Winston is back. Winston was accidentally dropped out, so Winston will be back, and then we are going to start the clock. And for those new viewers who are out there watching right now, if you like the Schmoedown, you want to check out more from the Schmoedown, head on over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/the Schmoedown. We have a full-on season, rankings, competitors, champions, the whole 9, factions, and everything happening competitive. We have turned trivia into a sport, and we'd like you to join us. So head on over to youtube.com/the Schmoedown, and please subscribe today. A lot of different matches happening. All right, so still waiting for Winston.
Did he go to the Lost Souls room from Beetlejuice?
I don't know. They had put him out by accident.
All right, well, everybody needs a timeout. It helped me as a young man. Now I'm old. I'm like 55 now.
Yeah.
Get hydrated. Nice to see all the new viewers here. Like Christian said, you want to subscribe to the YouTube channel, check out our Facebook group, a whole lot of stuff. And Andrew, I know the suspense is killing you. Just hang tight, my man. The speed round is on its way. It takes a while for us to warm up the speed round, but we promise once the speed round begins, it is the speed round.
That's right. And once again, July 18th, the Cobra Chance Ellison up against Robert the Spider Parker, 3:30 p.m. That will be youtube.com/Skybound, facebook.com/Skybound Entertainment. All right, if we don't have Winston in the next 20 seconds, we're going to start the speed round without him.
That sounds fair. Hey, can I call that Parker Ellison match with you? Can I be in the expo? Do I need to buy a badge or get a hotel room? What do I need to do?
You can be there, but there's no challenges in this round anyway. There's no repeats in this round. So Andrew, make sure during this round you can choose pass. If you want, you will not lose a point by saying pass. But remember that you have to enunciate and make sure that you have the exact words. All right, here we go. Winston is back. Hands up, Winston. Both hands, please. 2 hands up. I've warned the managers that if they drop their hands during this, they will be docked a point. Their competitor will be docked a point in the round. All right. So we're going to put 60 seconds on the clock here. Andrew, you ready to go?
Yes.
All right. Starting now. Geneva O'Reilly plays which character in Rogue One?
Mon Mothma.
Yeah.
What is the first name of the Ewok Leia befriends on Endor?
Wicket.
Who directed The Empire Strikes Back?
Irvin Kershner.
How many films in the Star Wars series did George Lucas direct?
4.
4.
Who plays Dryden Voss in Solo?
Paul Bettany.
Pass.
By what title is Tarkin called by Krennic in Rogue One?
Governor.
Pass.
What is the home planet of the Wookiees as seen in Revenge of the Sith?
Cheek.
What is the name of the informant Cassian meets on Kafrene?
Tivik.
In The Force Awakens, who says that's not how the Force works?
Han Solo.
Han.
In how many theatrically released films did Harrison Ford appear in as Han Solo?
5.
6.
And who plays Dryden Voss in Solo? All right, time's out.
Paul Bettany.
Time's out on that one. Time ran out. All right, so we're going to drop you out. And so we drop out Andrew Dimalanta. Okay.
And we will reveal how many correct answers and how many incorrect answers each competitor got once both competitors have gone through the speed round.
Yes. So now we're waiting for Andres to come back in. We're going to let people once again. We'll let them know. At the end what their score was at the end. All right. And now Andres is back. Going to drop. We're going to leave. Gucci is in. Andres is back. Andres, you're going to get the same questions. We're going to make sure. Can you make sure, I just need the writing team to make sure to unhighlight. And then we are going to get you 60 questions here, Andres, and you will not be revealed what Andrew got until after the round is over. Okay. All right. Are you ready?
Ready.
60 seconds on the clock, starting now. Genevieve O'Reilly plays which character in Rogue One?
Mon Mothma.
What is the first name of the Ewok Leia befriends on Endor?
Wicket.
Who directed The Empire Strikes Back?
Irvin Kershner.
Irvin Kershner.
How many films in the Star Wars series did George Lucas direct?
4.
Who plays Dryden Voss in Solo?
Paul Bettany.
By what title is Tarkin called by Krennic in Rogue One?
Governor. That's the one I answered.
Pass.
What is the home planet of the Wookiees as seen in Revenge of the Sith?
Kashyyyk.
What is the name of the informant Cassian meets on Kafrene?
Tivik.
In The Force Awakens, who says that's not how the Force works?
Han Solo.
In how many theatrically released films did Harrison Ford appear as Han Solo?
5.
4.
By what title is Tarkin called by
Grand Moff.
All right. So, with that, Ace has
Just
finished.
on time.
Ace has finished all the questions.
Okay.
All right, and then we are going to put together all the
I answered 8.
all the math there as we bring back both Winston, and then we're going to bring Andrew back. All right, PJ, our
It's
writer.
a lot of math to get through, so we're going to give our team just a little bit of time. Look, there were a lot of correct answers given. We can tell you that. We're just getting the proper score before we move on into round number 5.
I'm going to read all the questions and give the answers to you all right now as we put the score in. Genevieve O'Reilly plays which character in Rogue One? Mon Mothma. What is the first name of the Ewok Leia befriends on Endor? Wicket. Who directed The Empire Strikes Back? Irvin Kershner. How many films in the Star Wars series did George Lucas direct? 4. Who plays Dryden Voss in Solo? Paul Bettany. By what title is Tarkin called by Krennic in Rogue One? Governor. What is the home planet of the Wookiees as seen in Revenge of the Sith? Kashyyyk. What is the name of the informant Cassian meets on Kafrene? Tivik. In The Force Awakens, who says that's not how the Force works? Han Solo. How many theatrically released films did Harrison Ford appear as Han Solo? 5. So that was the answer. So at the end of round number 4,
all the answers I answered were correct.
Dimalanta 29, Cabrera 28. 1 point separates these two gentlemen as we get to the final round number 5. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable, 29-28. And Mark, how's round number 5 go?
Round number 5 works as thus. This is the round that will determine the match, lest we go to sudden death overtime. In round number 5, it's a lot like round number 3 in a garden variety match. You're going to give us a series of numbers. We need numbers from each one of you. These numbers can range from 1 to 20. Each number corresponds to a different corner of Star Wars know-how. Once we get your numbers, that's going to correspond to said corner. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. Your next one's worth 3 points. Your last one, should we make it that far, is going to be worth 5 big points. So, Christian, because Andrew Dimalanta still has a 1-point lead going into round number 5, him and his team are going to get to give us their 3 lucky numbers ranging from 1 to 20 first.
Well, first, before we do that, we're going to also have 60. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. All right. So go ahead, Andrew. Give me your numbers.
7, 11, 18.
7, 11, 18 for the Hunter, and for Andres.
Let's go 6, 9, 13.
6, 9, and 13. All right. Now, Bobby Gucci, you got 60 seconds to talk to your competitor starting now.
Wait, so it's actually 30-28 now. They made a switch. Is that what the thing is here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Each up by 2 now.
Math
Each
was off.
competitor got the same amount in the speed round, which is great because then we just continue on with the 2-point lead that we've had for the last couple rounds.
Gotcha.
So the score is 30-28. 30-28. So the math was off by a point. 30-28 is 2-point lead by Dimalanta. So, all right, go ahead. 60 seconds.
Great job. Perfect. Collective. Amazing. Let's finish it off here, man. Let's take it home. You know exactly what to do.
Yep.
All right. So, and Winston, you got 60 seconds starting now.
Hey, man. I'm proud of you. That's it. Let's go have fun. Let's win.
I got it, man. Let's go.
Win it all. Let's win it all because you know what happens, right? It's funny. I've watched enough of these Star Wars films in the last couple of weeks. I don't know if Gucci has or not. But it's all about the rebels being down, the rebellion being down, and then what happens at the end? The Force always comes through, baby. The Force always comes through.
The Force is with us.
You see that? He's upset, but you're smiling. You know why? Because you're having fun, baby. Let's go.
All right. Thank you to Winston. Thank you to Ace. All right, gentlemen, I'm going to drop out the managers here as we get to the 5th and final round here. This is 30-28. Dimalanta with a 2-point lead over Andres Ace Cabrera. All right. Andres, you chose category 6 for your first question. Category 6.
Okay, so it doesn't matter if I did 3 first? Because I said 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 13.
Oh, you said 3, 6, 13?
Yeah.
I have 6, 9, and 13. What did you do?
I apologize. You are correct. 6, 9, and 13.
6, 9, and 13. Okay.
Yeah.
No
My brain is fried.
That's okay.
Too much math, guys. Too much math.
That's all right.
Apologies.
6, 9, and 13. All right,
Yes.
here we go. Villains. What prequel character was the first of the Zabrak species to appear in the Star Wars movie?
Darth Maul. Darth Maul.
Repeat the question.
Second one. What prequel character was the first of the Zabrak species to appear in a Star Wars movie? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tarful? I don't know.
Looking for Darth Maul.
Oh, my God.
Darth Maul. Darth Maul. So now, three-pointer here. Andres, you chose number 9. Number 9. All right, here you go. Number 9. Planets and locations. Here you go. What location in the original trilogy prompted C-3PO to remark, "I told you it was dangerous here"?
Indoor.
That is correct for 3 points. So Andres takes the lead. Andres takes the lead. And here we go. Andres takes the lead. And we go over to Andrew Dimalanta, Mark, who chose category 7 for his 2-pointer.
Yes, he did, Christian. And Joe Theismann's number corresponds to episode 7, The Force Awakens. That's your category, The Hunter. And your question for 2 points and to recapture the lead. Why did C-3PO think Han Solo might not recognize him?
Because of his new red arm.
Christian, Andrew Dimalanta is back on top.
All right, so this is where we stand. Andres Cabrera needs to hit this 5-pointer. If he does, he forces the hand of Andrew Dimalanta to win the match. However, if he misses, Andrew Dimalanta goes on to play Alex Damon for the championship, and he will have won the Star Wars tournament. Andres, you chose category 13. Category 13 is the Phantom Menace.
Okay.
What was the name of the droid control ship destroyed by Anakin Skywalker?
Vutan Pala.
For 5 points, Ace fighting to the very end here. 36-32. Andrew's going to have to hit his 5 in order to win, but he can still get himself some big points here and potentially break some records. So here is the question mark for Andrew Dimalanta. Category 11 he chose. Category 11.
That's right, category 11. And, yeah, it's a 3-point question. He doesn't need to answer this one, but if he does and gets his 5, then he'll have 40 points in one match. All right. So, Christian, I'm not great at math. You said 11.
He chose number 11 for his 3-pointer.
And Mark Rippon's number corresponds to Solo, a Star Wars story. And Andrew, your question to pull to within 1 of your leader, Ace. In Solo, a Star Wars story, who voiced the serpent-like gang leader on Corellia, Lady Proxima?
Linda Hunt.
For 3.
And we are in 1.
All right. So here is where we stand. Andres Cabrera has a 1-point lead here, 36-35. If Dimalanta misses, then Andres Cabrera will be going on to face the champion Alex Damon at the Schmoedown Spectacular in December. However, if Dimalanta hits it, he is the new number 1 contender. Andrew, you chose category 18. Mark, category 18.
All right, Christian. I mean, did you want anything else from this match, fans watching? Did you want anything else for the win? Andrew the Hunter Dimalanta has selected the category 18, which corresponds to droids.
Okay.
And your question for a 40-point match and the win. What is the name of the droid that can be seen torturing a gonk droid in Return of the Jedi?
That's a question and a half. No way I'm getting that.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
Second one.
Category is droids, and the question for 5 points. What is the name of the droid that can be seen torturing a gonk droid in Return of the Jedi?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andres Ace
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Answer.
Oh my god!
8D8.
8D8.
Wow.
8D8. Andrew, going to have to put you in the waiting room at the moment here. Andres, you did it. You won. And, man, it looked like, I thought it was over. I thought it was over. I thought he had it. I thought he was playing coy. Yeah, I'm kind of speechless at the moment. It looks like Winston was too. How are you feeling?
I'm speechless as well. I missed a few that I should have gotten. I mean, Darth Maul, for crying out loud, one of my all-time favorite characters. I don't know how I blanked on that. I don't know. I just felt like I was on the ropes, and it was just kind of me trying to hang on the ropes to just not fall down. But sure enough, I guess destiny had another answer. So here we go, man. Alex Damon, let's get it. Let's go. This is crazy.
Winston,
says it
I'm
all.
gonna ask you because I'm looking at this image of you covering your mouth with both hands. If we could remove those hands to get the answer to this question, how are you feeling about Andres Ace Cabrera at this moment?
He's gonna cry again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look, this
For
is
the first time in my Schmoedown career, I have no words.
Go ahead, Andres. Andres, good.
Yeah, well, my thing is Andrew, man. I know we have to, keep going at it and all that, but I think Andrew's a beast, man.
Oh, yeah.
All credit to him. Like, he played an amazing game. He got that Han Solo question. I should have gotten that. I was jumping in between C-3PO and Solo, so he was able to pull that out. And obviously, all credit to him, to Gucci, to everyone at Exchange. Like, much love to you guys, obviously, and obviously to Winston too for even bringing me this far.
Well, I do have. Yeah, it was absolutely insane. It was an insane match. But Andres, let me say this real quick. You went from being one of the last seeds in the tournament, a play-in match, to the first competitor ever to go 4-0.
Yeah.
If you beat Alex Damon, if you beat him, you will tie his record of 5 straight Star Wars matches. You are now getting a shot at the title. Who would you have thought that at the beginning of the season by playing Robert Parker? Now look at you, 4-0, Star Wars #1 contender, winning the whole entire tournament.
I would have not imagined this. I mean, maybe me a couple weeks ago, I was feeling confident enough to do this. But going through this match now and realizing a couple missteps that I took in the speed round, again, my first round misstep, I thought those were going to hurt me in the long run. My 2-pointer that was so easy that I should have gotten. But again, I keep coming back. I hit my 5-pointer. I keep showing resilience. And yeah, this is paid off. All my studying is paid off, I guess.
Well, all right. Look, so yeah, go ahead.
I found my voice finally. So here's the thing that I think that everybody can take to the bank. First of all, I want to look at Andrew Dimalanta, man. You fought one hell of a fight, sir. That was incredible. You took that lead and you did not let it go, and there's a reason why you were as lethal as you are. That was absolutely phenomenal.
All right. Well, we want to drop you out here for a second. Look, I want to also let the fans know that if you join Patreon, patreon.com/Schmoedown. Patreon.com/Schmoedown. Please join today. We have a lot of pay-per-views coming up, some big things. $10 tier, you get John Roca versus Ethan Irwin. So many big things happening. But at the $10 tier, you can join this stream and talk to Winston Marshall and Andres Cabrera, the winner of the tournament, in just a little bit. But until then, we're going to drop you guys out just for a moment here. Once again, Andres, congratulations.
Thank you.
Going to put you out in the waiting room. Winston, congratulations. As Swag now moves within just a few points of first place. Now we're going to bring in Bobby Gucci, Andrew Dimalanta. Andrew, look, man, you fought really, really hard. I know how much you wanted this, and I saw it on your face. It happens. How are you feeling right now?
I don't even want to talk right now. I don't know.
He doesn't have to talk. I'll talk for him.
Yeah.
I mean, look, he has nothing to hang his head about. That was a fantastic match. I mean, everybody was on the edge of the seat. It was as advertised. We thought we were looking like we had it. Speed round with some tough questions. Ace just came through. Much respect to him and Swag. I mean, I guess the glass slipper fits over there. Good for them. The Finstock Exchange don't cry. We take our lumps here and there. I mean, look, he came in and put 2 great rounds in, and beat Scrimshaw and homegirl Molly Damon. But Ace just came and played today, and the ball didn't bounce in our way. Unfortunately, I'm just as speechless as Andrew is at this point. It felt good. It felt real good. We were prepared, fully prepared. That was a tough question. Anybody would have got that.
Andrew, I think that obviously, look, I've seen the greats. I've seen the greats take losses like this, and it's terrible. But I do have some good news for you, because the Star Wars division is very different from other divisions. And normally what happens in the regular tournaments is with the number one contenders, the way that Star Wars matches in general worked, as you've been a part of it, if you have played someone who has had at least one match in Star Wars, then you had an opportunity to get a number one contender match. You, my friend, have 2 victories in the tournament. You will, should Ace win against Alex Damon, get the first shot at Ace as champion. However, if Damon wins, Damon will get the rematch, and then you'll get the winner of that. So you have yourself a title shot. It is
Wait.
You have yourself a title shot. It's just a matter of when. So you're going to wait out the winner of either, if Andres wins the title, you'll get Andres. If Damon wins, if Damon loses, he'll get an automatic rematch. So you will get a title shot. It's just a matter of when, because of your 2 victories that you've had on both Scrimshaw, who was a number one contender, and Molly Damon, who also had 1 victory. So you are going to get yourself a title shot. It's just, you're just going to have to be, you're in the waiting line. So anyway, just wanted to, real quick, Dimalanta, real quick. I wanted to ask you, because, well, people said, what about Laura Kelly? Dimalanta won 2 matches. Laura won 1. Laura Kelly most likely will be in line. But Andrew, talk to me a little about it. I know you're upset, and I understand why. But did you know the question, and did it blank, or is that just one that kind of slipped through?
It's one that slipped through the cracks. I thought I had gone through everything and known everything there is to know about all the categories, but it was just it's my 12th. It's another 12th movie out situation. The one that I just overlooked. One that I just didn't. I just didn't have to put on my notes. So yeah. I mean, you said that I have a title shot in the future, so you can bet your ass that I'm sorry. You can bet that I'm going to be doubling, tripling down everything. So
I didn't word it exactly right, because in the heat of the moment, basically what it means, once again, if Damon loses the championship, then you will be waiting. You'll be waiting because Damon will get the automatic shot. If Damon defends it, you would get Damon.
Okay.
That's how it works. Now, the reason why is because of the defenses and how the Star Wars division works as a whole. But we found a lot of new contenders in here. And speaking with Alex Damon, he wants all the contenders. So, all right, I wanted to, again, if we have the updated standings before we let Gucci know, let's see. Here it is. Well, that's not the updated standings. We'll have it in a second.
I was going to say they got no points for that.
That's it. So 3 points there, 3 big points. Gooch, you see yourself in first place. 3 points behind, 3 points ahead of Swag now, 25-22. Finstock Exchange now up by 3 points over Swag. Could have been a big one, but you got to be sweating a little bit over Swag.
I mean, look, drafting Ace 10th and getting 12 points in a Star Wars tournament, I mean, great move. I mean, excuse me. I mean, look, I can't even talk. That was a tough one. You get 12 points from a 10th round pick. It's pretty amazing stuff. They're doing big things, but like I said, Finstock Exchange doesn't die. Here's what we're going to do from here on out. Just continue what we've been doing, winning. We're not scared. Like I said, when the chips are down, we're still the best in town. And don't forget this. When it's all said and done, the king and the pawn go back in the same box.
Well, thank you there, Gooch. Appreciate it. All right.
And wait, I'm sorry. Before we go, I do want to say congratulations to Ace. I mean, he went from all the way to the bottom to the top of this tournament.
Broke up a little bit there, so we lost him. But
Congratulations on a great match.
We lost you at the end there, Andrew. But we got the gist. I think class.
It was a great show of sportsmanship from somebody who's got to be hurting right now, and it's a sports entertainment division, and the Schmoedown is sports entertainment. In the context of sports, you win, you lose, and sometimes you're speechless after ease. But just in the realm of entertainment, Andrew, I just wanted to tip my hat to you because you entertained a galaxy with your play, not just in this match, but in this tournament. And if nothing else, you got a lot more eyeballs on you. What a class act you are on your shows Beyond the Schmoedown and Going Rogue. I encourage everybody to listen to those great podcasts.
Yep.
You're building a great career for yourself. It's a loss. It's tough to swallow. But in the grand scheme of things, you're still doing things the right way, and we all look up to you.
So very classy in defeat, my man. Appreciate everything that you've done for the league. Thank you very much. Going to remove both of you guys here. Thank you, Gooch. All right, one more before we bring in both Andres and the champion, Alex Damon, to talk just a little bit about their upcoming match. I wanted to remind you guys that if you're watching for the very first time, obviously Skybound Expo is going to be happening on live July 18th and 19th. Got the Inner Geek Tournament match, SCN Live, and a lot more. SkyboundExpo.com. Sign up there and RSVP to the expo. And also join Patreon, patreon.com/Schmoedown. And if you're brand new to this wonderful game here that we have, youtube.com/the Schmoedown. Catch up on everything happening in season 7. We have a full playlist over there. We'd love to get you to subscribe over there. Very important to keep the league going. So youtube.com/the Schmoedown. All right. So we're bringing back Andres Cabrera, who is still in shock, as we now are bringing up. It's not over yet for you, my friend, although you have a little bit of a break. You are now going to be facing, quite possibly, definitely maybe your hardest challenge so far, but the most dominant champion we've ever seen in this league. He is Alex the Demon Damon. There he is. Alex, you look like you're in shock too.
Guys, both of you, Ace and Andrew, that was incredible. Like, competition aside, I just love Star Wars trivia. That was amazing. Like, I tried to fix my hair, but I was downstairs, like, just pulling it.
How did you know that last question, the 5-pointer?
I don't want to kick him while he's down. I knew 8d8, but I didn't know aces. Like, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Yeah. These 5-pointers have been insane. And it's been like a coin flip as to whether or not I know them. Yeah, that you are going so deep with these questions now. It's incredible.
Yeah. Ace, yes. I never declare or predict a favorite. I never root for anybody. I wasn't rooting for anybody today. I wanted to see a great match and have really everything just go off from a technical standpoint, which it did, thanks to our crew. But now that you are the winner, you look back at our history, you being an intern at Schmoes Know and just rising through the ranks and building such an incredible career and representing you and your family so well. And then you come back to Schmoes in a way that maybe nobody expected with the movie trivia Schmoedown, and not just competing and now just running through this tournament.
How do you prepare someone
do you
like
have any chance in this last 5 or 10 minutes of just thinking about that? Is your whole life flashing before your eyes, young man?
Yes, it kind of is, because again, I go back to the match, and Dimalanta was hitting me with everything he had. So this is something that I was like, oh man, like I really have to come back, but I have to expect this guy to miss. And that's not something this guy does. So I was kind of hesitant towards everything, but Alex Damon said it best. 5-pointers are a toss-up. You know, some you know, some you don't. And I happen to know this one, and I happen to know the ones I've hit in the past. But there are some that are always going to be difficult to hit, even for someone like a Alex Damon or a Dimalanta. So it's always just a coin toss kind of thing. And if I had just kept going and kept being resilient, that was kind of my attitude throughout the whole thing, being down.
Let me ask you about that, Alex, because that's one of the things too. I mean, I even said it too. When you look at what just happened here with Andres, I mean, I think Andres can probably tell you he thought he might have been over there with that 5-pointer. The guy just, it seems like you can't get him out. Does that make you nervous going into this title match here in December at Spectacular? This is now another Spectacular that you're going to be, this is what, your 3rd Spectacular, I believe, that you're going into. So, yeah.
I've lost count. Yeah, I mean, it didn't matter who won today. I knew I was already nervous. It was just like, who's it going to be? And, yes, I'm terrified of Ace. He has pulled 2 5-pointers in a row that to me are just insane. His last match. And frankly, I do have to say, Ace, you annoy me a little bit. You don't have a loss on your record, and I do. So now that's what I have to do. That's my goal. Like, I'm sorry, but I have to make your record look like mine.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. And I just want a clean sweep. I want to go 5-0, and I want to go all the way. So this is perfect. That's why it's a perfect matchup.
All right. So I want to thank you, Alex, for coming in here today. Thank you for, obviously, both you guys. Can't wait for it. It's going to happen in December. The Schmoedown Spectacular 5. Andres Cabrera, the new #1 contender for the Star Wars Championship, 4-0, goes up against 5-1, the champion of the Star Wars division, looking for his 4th title defense here, Alex the Demon Damon. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much, Alex. Appreciate it.
See you.
All right, we're going to bring back Winston here. And now what we do is now we're going to have the patrons. So if you're part of Patreon, Patreon.
Right, so that's about it for me. I'm in shock. I honestly believed that it was over for a second there. First of all, this is how well I did. I mean, it's better than most, but then again, there were more questions in this match than regular Schmoedown matches. I'm just as speechless as Winston right now. It was an amazing match, and yeah, congratulations to the winner, Andres Ace Cabrera, and congratulations to the winning manager, Winston Marshall. Yeah, getting very emotional in this match, and yeah, I honestly believe Dimalanta had it with the 40 points. I honestly believe Dimalanta's going to get his 5-pointer, and I mean, I had no idea what the 5-pointer was, but I said to myself, oh, Dimalanta, of course he's going to pull it, and then right at the end there, you see the frustration on his face when he can't pull out the correct answer he was looking for. So yeah, it's frustrating. By the way, I apologize for turning on the air conditioner. It's so hot in here, and I'm wearing this thing, which is even hotter now. And you saw that in the first round, I had the correct answer in my mind. Where's my marker? I mean, he asked the question, and I was so ready to start writing it, and I had the answer in my mind, but I just couldn't bring it from my mind onto the board, and I missed 2 questions, and it just, the heat got to me, so I had to turn on the air conditioner. And if you watch my performance in this match, as soon as I turned on the air conditioner, I got better at playing the game. So, yeah, don't ever underestimate the heat of the moment, I should say. So, very great match. Congratulations to Andres. Now I have an Andres Cabrera themed YouTube video that I'm going to have to start working on as soon as possible. Very excited for that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you have, what do you guys think about this match? And let me know, who do you think is going to win? Damon or Ace? I'm sorry to do this. I still gotta give a slight, small, bite-sized edge to Damon, but I wouldn't be shocked at all if Ace takes the victory over Damon. So yeah. Again, I have no horse in this race. I'm just happy to watch the match and be a fan. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I'm going to do. So thank you guys for watching, and may the force be with you. Always. Hello again, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.